The immortal John Hancock here, and today I'm talking about a cool budget title release for the Nintendo Switch, and that's Star Wars Pinball. I heard about this game from Metal Jesus Rocks, and I purchased it, and I'm so glad I did. In this video, I'm going to do an overview of what this awesome package includes. Let's check it out. So once you get to the main menu, there is a ton you're looking at. And so I'm going to try to break down the main things about this game. There is a lot to play and to understand. It's easy to pick up and play and tough to master. And so you have career mode, and in career mode, there's these operations 1 through 5. I'm currently on operation 3, but this is a nice way, especially if you're kind of a noob when it comes to pinball. You get these bite-sized missions and you get introduced to one board at a time. You also have these little side missions, which actually aren't my favorite, but we'll get back to this. So you have career mode, and I highly recommend playing that. And you have these force powers and talents. And the force powers and talents are different abilities. You can choose 1 force power and 2 force talents per game. And so they offer different things. You can get a bumper score bonus, and you get all different types of things. You get battle meditation, seek, adds a skill shot bonus, lots of different things here, a bumper bonus, a longer combo timers. And so mastering these and choosing the right ones per table is very important with mastering this game. Now this is a feature that they added, and I think it's awesome. I think these are the types of things that Zen Studios added to this game that make it so much fun. I've been playing this the last couple days and just having a ball. It's just great. So you can choose your light side or dark side, and this is this is pretty much like for a campaign. I chose light side, and you go here, and it just gets harder and harder. So this is very difficult. It starts off easy and gets very challenging as you move forward. Single player, you get mastery awards. You can choose individual tables. So look at all the tables here. Everything that Zen Studios has done. And I really think it's interesting that there's 2 missing boards. And so I predict that they'll probably release something for episode 9. Everything else is here. And so I have my favorites. I didn't really find a bad board, but some might not like the prequel stuff, or some may not like the Han Solo board. Actually, it's pretty decent. So here's all. You can play all the tables from the get-go. There is galactic tournaments, and there is John Williams soundtrack to this game. I turned this off for the video, but you can choose one of 9 soundtracks to go along with this amazing pinball game. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you the first board. I've actually gone through Operation 1, but the boards actually themselves are pretty awesome. I actually found many of them challenging. So let's go ahead and check this out. And I really think that Zen Studios did a good job of combining video games and pinball. Not all the voiceovers are great. That's probably the biggest downside to this. But I found that the pinball, the gameplay itself, is pretty amazing. So there it is, kind of good, nice. Shows you an introduction to the board at the start. I do recommend playing this in vertical mode. If you for definitely people undocked, it is just fantastic. I think it gives a better look of each table.
Choose your
So we'll go ahead and do this. All right.
TK421 reporting.
You do have several different camera views, and if you're not playing in vertical mode or you're playing through TV, it's recommended.
A droid on the scanner, dead ahead. Might be our little R2.
So I have pretty much using a skill to add bonuses to the distance my ball moves. Lots of different modes here, but yeah, I just wanted to show it to you. Love these types of pinball games.
I told him not to go, but he's faltering, malfunctioning, kept babbling on about his mission.
And just a reminder, there is Star Wars soundtrack. Typical, there is a standard John Williams music to go along with this pinball game, and I turned it off for the purpose of this video because I'm sure it would get a copyright strike if I had the music on. So I took it off just to share this awesome game with you. Oh. I'm going to show you at least a couple boards. I wanted to show you this real quick. This is kind of a classic one. They have Star Wars, Empire, and Jedi all represented here. Both the new and old movies, as well as Rogue One. They have Han Solo. They have the Solo represented. So there's some neat stuff here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to turn to the star map, and we're going to continue. So if you don't want to do this, this is pretty much career mode. This is long, and if you just want to play pinball, if you just want to do single player, you go right here, and then you can choose right here any one of the boards. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you Rogue One. It's pretty cool, single player. So there's lots of different things set up here. There is a table mastery. Not all the tables are my favorite. This is pretty good though.
Almost. Come on.
Lots to look at, lots to master. I mean, 19 tables of pinball. And you know what I love about this collection is typically you don't get this many tables with a collection, especially a licensed one. So it's so neat that you get all these Star Wars pinball tables all together in one nice collection. 30 bucks. Really enjoy it.
Magna save activated.
A lot of special effects and neat things. You know, I'd love for some. Oh, that's neat. I don't know if I've done that before. A lot of hidden stuff in these tables too. So you can play them over and over again, and it doesn't get boring. Being able to compare your scores with your friends is sweet.
Masters of the Force.
So you can choose your force powers. There's some, you know, depending on the table, there is an advantage to using different ones. These are the ones that I'm going to choose on this. Masters of the Force. This is kind of a cool table. I found myself going back and playing this one over and over again.
I'm looking forward to completing your
Such a great, you know,
in time.
fan service. The fan service done in this pinball game is amazing. Lots of different things that each board, I think, does a great job of having a theme. You know, you can really tell the Zen Studios that they're big fans of the Star Wars franchise, and they did some awesome fan service here. I felt like this was a great combination of, you know, something that could actually be a pinball machine, but it has these extra features in it. There's these like video extras that really kind of make it a video game pinball special. And I really think that fans of original pinball and video game pinball are going to like this. I like this board. I like this table. I keep calling it a board, but board table.
No. Try not. Do.
That's another fun one though, yeah.
There is no try.
Oh man.
I don't believe it.
Is why you fail.
Lots to look at. Lots to do, lots to discover. And, you know, there's just, there's some neat things here.
Concentrate.
They have Star Wars Rebels represented even with its own table. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you a sample of the gameplay. And there's so much.
A holocron.
Oh, cool.
It
So you have these like little hidden games here. You can unlock things and score major points. A lot of fun. This is just a quick look. Thought I'd share what I've been doing and what game I've been playing. I hope you enjoy it. So there you have it. 30 bucks and has 19 tables. Not everything about this game is perfect. You know, the voiceovers for some characters are way off, but I really enjoyed the pinball physics. It has lots of content. This is going to keep you busy for a long time. Easy to pick up and play, tough to master. This would be a fun game to introduce children to pinball games. I love that it has the vertical mode, and so there's a metric ton of content in this $30 package. I highly recommend this if you're into video game pinballs. Thank you so much for the ongoing support. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is what I've been playing. You know, there's so many games coming out, it's hard to choose, and I'm so glad I sat down this weekend and had some downtime and played this game. You folks are wonderful and beautiful. This is the Immortal John Hancock. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You take care.